station reported a distress signal last night. They think it came from your dad's ship.
The signal, it came from past the outer ring. How is that even possible?
His ship has been reported missing for 20 years now. Pretty sure he's not coming back.
We go there, we might not come back.
What is this place?
This is going to change everything. They found out we have the map. They're gonna kill us for it.
If that's the case, there's only one thing we can do.
Okay, wow. I just can't get enough of this trailer. That trailer is so inspiring. I just noticed something right here. This is so cool. Okay, so the human, which is a carbon-based life form, has to use a... what do you call this thing? Spacesuit. And then right here, the alien has to use, also has to use a spacesuit. Really cool spacesuits, by the way. And this race right here, the Ooster, I'm assuming you pronounce it Ooster. Ooster has a spacesuit as well, but does not need a space helmet because it is, pretty much silicon based and does not need to breathe. So doesn't need a helmet. It's pretty cool. Freaking awesome trailer. I just have to keep watching it. And there's usually always something I miss. Are they flying over Earth? Looks kind of like Earth. I didn't notice that. It could be any planet. That's the thing about Star Atlas. It could be any planet. But it kind of looks like Earth with the blue oceans and the clouds. Because if you look at this other planet, it's totally different. Okay, so this planet here does look like Earth, where it has blue oceans and then white clouds. And this here is probably a space station that is orbiting Earth. However, they do go over to another planet, which is like the diamond that is the size of a planet. Oh, here we go. Here's that planet, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if the laws of physics works this way, where you have multiple rings. Okay, we already know that Saturn has multiple rings, and even Jupiter. Uranus and I think Neptune. They have multiple rings, but they do not form this way, where they're at different angles. It's because the way that the planet rotates over time will sort of pancake or make it flat like a pizza, not angled like this. But who cares? It looks really cool.
How is that even possible?
His ship has been reported missing for 20 years now. Pretty sure he's not coming back.
We go there.
See, look. That is so cool looking, but I don't think the laws of physics allows this, where it has rings at this ring, outer ring, and the inner ring at different angles. They would usually be flat because of the way that planets rotate. Rotate. They don't so that means the gravity is pulling the rings in a certain way that they have to flatten out like a pancake or a pizza. I don't know if you ever worked at a pizza shop, and you spin the dough in the air and it flattens out. It's the angle. When you have two rings at completely different angles and the rings are completely formed, I don't know if that's possible, but oh, you know what? Yeah, okay, now I sort of theorize that. So what happened to this planet is it had a moon, two moons, and somehow maybe like over billions of years before, anybody came along, it was in a bombardment stage where asteroids and other, debris would fly in towards the inner planets. Like I'm assuming this is an inner planet. And the star, as you can see, the light is shining on the planet in this direction. So the star is to the left. So this planet is probably a rocket. Well, we already know it's the planet that is sort of like the diamond, the size of a planet. But it had a moon. And in the early bombardment of this star system, it hit one of the moons and exploded, and it turned into this debris, which over time, as the planet was rotating, created this finely thin ring. And then something else happened over time yet again. Their other moon, like their outer moon, it could be either way. Their outer moon was then hit, but by that time, their axis of rotation had shifted. So now this new moon, which had been sort of blown up by maybe early bombardment, its debris now had flattened out like a pancake. But because of the planet's axis of rotation changing over millions of years, now this second ring formed, but at a different angle to the first ring. I don't know if that would work. Because if the axis of the planet changes, then the first ring would also sort of flatten out. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be at this angle still. Well, whatever. It's kind of cool to theorize into like what do you call it? A thought experiment. To see how something like this, which looks like it defies physics, actually can occur in the universe. So, but it just looks really cool. Whether, this actually does happen in real physics of the universe or not, who cares? It looks really cool.
What is this place?
It's the diamond the size of a planet, I'm assuming, because it's so bright and it's so glass-like. Okay, of course I have to stop here because this is my favorite scene of the trailer. Oops, I said stop and then I went back. So right here, I don't know, I thought, okay, so obviously there's a dome, a glass dome, right? And here, I don't know, if you can see in the reflection, there seems to be one, looks like a bigger star, so I'm assuming that's the main star in the reflection of this dome. And then another one right here, like a second star. But then right here, I don't know if it's just a reflection of light, or if this reflection is also another reflection of another star in that same system. So it's a triple star, a tri-star system, like a binary system, a trinary system. Our star system, which we call the solar system, is only a primary system, a one-star system. So, but this wherever this space station is. I'm assuming it's a space station, or it could be a very humongous ship. I'm assuming this is a space station, and it's orbiting around another planet in a completely different star system that has 3 stars. A trinary system. Trinary? Whatever. A tri-star system. But before I assume that these, whatever you call these metallic looking things, were, I was assuming this is probably like a frame to the dome, but maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. Let me see. Does it move along with it? Yes, it does move. So it does move. So it does move. So that means it is a frame to the dome, holding all this glass in place. As you can see, the best shape to make a dome, a glass dome, is triangles. So that's what they're using, triangles. Other places use other concepts use, what is it? Octagon, septagon, sextagon. But I don't know. Some scientific papers say that the triangle shape is the best for a dome. It's sturdier or something. I forget what the theory was, why it's better than an octagon shape or any other shape. So that's cool that they're using that, the triangle. But then as you go here, now they're using the 1, 2, the honeycomb shape, which 2 is a very strong shape, because we see that in nature with, like, bees and many other things I can't think of right now. But the main one is bees, and they're using the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the septagon? Nah, I can't remember how you call it. But it's the honeycomb shape. I wonder who is they? Is it the other factions? Or is it pirates who are going to come to get you, come to get them? So this is that equipment that she was carrying earlier that her dad left a signal on, the SOS signal. So that's that. Let me see. We see it up here. The signal, the SOS signal, was initiated by her father, I guess.
Past the outer ring. How is that even possible?
This ship has been reported missing for 20 years now. Pretty sure he's not coming.
And then there she's carrying it, and the signal, I'm assuming the signal box has, her father probably left the coordinates to that planet that she found it on, which is where the diamond the size of a planet is. And so that's probably what they're worried about, is like these pirates or these corporations know that they have it now. They have the coordinates to where this diamond planet is, sitting inside, recorded in this SOS signal box. And so now they're coming after them. And so Robot Voice was all like, there's only one thing we can do now. And I don't know what that one thing, I'm assuming that's like just fly away.
We go there. We might not come back.
What is
Okay, we just have to appreciate this scene. Look at how epic this scene looks. Just wow. What are these like formations jutting out of the planet's surface? There's a star. There's clouds. And this planet surface looks just crazy. It looks so awesome.
What is this place?
The dirt almost looks like maybe the dirt from the moon. Like some sort of regolith, but not really, because regolith is more powder-like, more fine. This was more like sand.
What is this place?
This is going to change everything.
And again, that music is so epic. I really like the music here. This Automata Incorporated really did an awesome job on this. A very, very epic trailer. So I was thinking about this. The shape of this robot is very different from the other Ooster that we saw earlier. Is this an Ooster, or is this just a regular, like a C-3PO claptrap type of robot that is not an actual Ooster, which it's probably just artificial intelligence in here, or, just programming, and not like an Ooster, which has its own sentience and consciousness, evolved from its advanced AI. Okay, so I'm assuming that's a pirate, but that's really cool. That the asteroid turns into a spaceship. Oh, I see. So what happens is they took the signal box that has the coordinates to the point on Star Atlas where that diamond planet is. And they took it to the space station, right? They're going into the space station. And I'm guessing they told whoever the security of the space station that, factions or pirates or whatever are going to come after us to get this information. And so the space station readied their weapons system. It activated the weapons system. That's so cool. And you can see the dust coming off of these asteroids. That's too cool. Let me see. The detail in the skin with the... I'm assuming this was created in Unreal Engine 5 Nanite. That's just too cool. So they have a wristband here, 602. I don't know. Probably has information like, how much oxygen, how much pressure they have, and all that kind of stuff. Temperature. That's just so cool. I don't know why you need lights here to light up your face. You should have the lights pointing outwards so that you know where you're going, where you're stepping. It's too cool. Kind of reminds me of Avatar, like James Cameron's Avatar, the Na'vi, the blue skin alien, alien face.
This is going to change everything.
I really want to look at this. This is my favorite part, my favorite scene of the trailer. What is this? Is this a floating, not a floating island, but it's like a separate island in this makeshift space ocean? Or is that just a big old yacht with trees on it? Because the shape of it does not look like an island. It's too much like a yacht or something. I'm assuming it's an island. Something's jutting out from it. Yeah, you can see, like, if I go to slow motion. Oh, you cannot. Oh, here, playback speed. Yeah, you can see something jutting out from it, and it's following the island. So, if it is an island, it has trees on it. Or if it's a yacht, it has trees on it. They're readying the torpedoes, space torpedoes. Gate 6. Oh, okay, so they're on the space station and they're locking down. This is that same ship. I thought they went and hid inside of the space station. So I'm assuming they were just doing a mission or a job where they went to go out, you know, that space station found out, oh, there's a distress signal. Can you take this job and go out there and find out what's, you know, bring back the signal box if there's no one alive? And so that's probably what this crew did. Brought back the signal box, got paid, and left. Left the signal box there at the space station, and now the space station is left to defend themselves. While the crew that we followed from since the beginning of this trailer are now flying off and, I don't know, going to hide off into space somewhere. But then we see this here, probably a pirate ship, assuming that this crew still has that signal box, but I'm assuming that this crew left the signal box at that space station and now they're taking off. That's the thing that I was wondering. This would be cool right here, because Star Atlas is, its lore is set within sort of our universe, where we have, you know, Neil Armstrong and all. They have Neil Armstrong. So I was just wondering, if we look up, if we're near Earth and we look up into space, will the stars look like the constellations that we see? Like how they're kind of doing right here? Or will it not match, you know, because they can just like generate a different star map from the ones that we have if we're located on Earth. Of course, if we're located on a different planet, light years away, the constellations will look totally different. But, you know, if it's here on Earth, if this here star map was at a perspective from Earth or Mars or whatever solar system planet, it would still look like what we can see when we look up from Earth. We can see Orion, we can see the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper. So I'm assuming this kind of looks like a Little Dipper, but I don't know. That would be cool if they really took, you know, the star systems and the constellations from our own actual real life universe and somehow regenerated it into the game, because there are actual star maps. They're not fake star maps. They are real star maps that was taken from the Earth's perspective by, you know, astronomers and astrophysicists using really gigantic space telescopes out in space, like the Hubble telescope, as well as down on Earth's surface. And those are actual star maps that are, you know, the coordinates are are accurate to what we actually see in the night sky. Did Star Atlas base their star systems on that? That would be so cool. I don't know. I don't think so. That would be a little bit too much work. But that would be so awesome if they did. I really have to stop and appreciate these intricate designs on the fonts. That is so cool. Circular shape. I'm guessing this is a star atlas. I mean, not the word star atlas. I'm talking about these intricate designs on the fonts of, you know, it looks like marble with gold trimmings, but the gold trimmings are in a design of a star atlas, I'm assuming. You got a circular design here, a circular design here. So cool. Very, very detailed. It kind of makes you, oh gosh, look at that scene. This too. Is this our same ship? Is this our same crew again? It is. Look at the design and the color. There's that 4 sort of wings, and then the wings have that yellow color. So it is the same in this. I'm assuming this is Earth with its blue oceans and white clouds. And this is a space station hovering Earth, and these are solar panels. I'm assuming are solar panels. And what's happening is that this ship had been discovered, I guess, by the pirates or the other faction. And now they're taking off because that faction came here to the space station and now are attacking it. That transition's so cool from Earth as a backdrop to space as a backdrop. Just so freaking fun. It's just awesome. You got fire in space. Jesus Christ, this trailer. The more you watch this trailer and break it down, the more you're freaking entranced by it and mesmerized by it. When I first saw it, I was like, oh wow, yeah, that's it. But then as you analyze it more and watch it more, it's just like, wow, it's just so freaking awesome. They really told a story in this just 1 minute and 44 seconds, and a very visual story, a very high graphics visual story with awesome epic orchestral music in the background, as well as sound effects and vocal acting. Voice acting is just all well done and put together. It's just awesome. The more you watch it, the more you just get into this. I'm done for now. Thank you for watching. See ya!